So we cut the edges off here. Meat absorbs all the cure what I prepared here. So the bacon is hanging inside. Welcome back to Bone Smoke Sizzle. Today I'll be making a pfefferspeck, which is a pork belly wrapped in black crushed pepper and hot smoked. For this, of course, we're using a pork belly. We cure the pork belly. We create a mixture so for the cure itself. And it's a very simple process, and I show you the easy way how it can be done. To make the black pepper speck, also the pfefferspeck, we need pork belly. I got a half pork belly here. It's a very narrow one, it's not too thick. I couldn't get any thicker ones, which is fine. The first thing what I will do is I just square it off, I trim it and I cut it. Also make sure there's no bones in there. That's good. So we cut the edges off here because I want them nice and square. It makes sense to have a sharp knife for that. The cartilage I leave in because you can take it out when you eat it. So that's it. The other thing what I will do is now is to take this excess fat off here quickly. That's fine. So I will cut this now in half. And then in half again. We want nice little squares. As you can see, the belly is quite nice. What's that, about 3 centimeters. The cartilages I'll leave in there. And of course I need to weigh how much weight we have here. Let's see that. You have 1.3 kilos here. So let me prepare now the cure for it for 1.3 kilos, and I will show you what I will put into the cure itself. It's very easy and you'll be surprised how easy it is. For the cure mix, I'm using buckle salts, which is the European version. In the US you have a cure 1 or you use black powder. Check out my website, I explain about the preparing a cure itself. If you're unsure about it, ask your butchers and I'm sure he will give you some ready-made cure for it. Now I'll be using 30 grams of buckle salt. Per kilo I got 1.3 kilos, so I need 39 grams. That's it. The next thing what I need is brown sugar. Brown sugar is going in 5 grams per kilo. At 1.3 kilos, that means I need 6.5 grams. That's it. Then I need black pepper corns. I'm not using ground pepper, I need the corns itself. That's a new pack, so let's open that. And for the of the black pepper I need 4 grams per kilo. At 1.3 kilos that would be 5.2 grams. That's it. Then I need garlic. Garlic we're using a 1 gram per kilo. By 1.3 kilo that would be 1.3 grams I need. And also we need caraway seeds. Caraway seeds we use 1 gram per kilo. That also means 1.3 grams in that case. They're whole seeds, they're not crushed or anything. That's it. And then I need a little bit of juniper berries. I need to get them. Where do I have them? Here we go. Juniper berries I use a half gram per kilo, and by 1.3 kilos I'm using 0.65 grams, so 0.7 grams. That's it. There's just a little bit of juniper berry in there. So that's the mix for the cure itself. There's everything in there. Now what I will do is I'll put some gloves on there. I mix that one here and marinate the pork belly in it. As you can see, it's very easy to create your own mix. Gloves, like I said many times before as well, use gloves which are not powdered. So mix all this up. So the sugars with the salt and all the herbs and everything, the garlic is nicely mixed into it. The pepper is dried, so it's the peppercorns, but during the curing process it will soften up and the flavor goes into it. The juniper berries just crush with a thumb. If you can't do it, then just use a Mercer. They just need to be cracked open, that's all. That's it. Let's put the meat in here. What's important is that the meat absorbs all the cure what I prepared here. So there's nothing left in the pot once I'm finished. It's very important. Rub it in. Make sure the meat is covered everywhere. You want the meat really absorb everything here. And what it doesn't absorb goes then into the bag. We cryovac this one here, simple as that, because we want to speed up the process of curing. And once I've cryovac that, it goes in the fridge for 7 days. So that's it. Now let me get ready now for the vacuum machine. I put this in a bag now. Take everything out what's in here and also put it in a bag. I've got a bag here now, a vacuum bag. I also recommend you that you use 2 bags, because the first bag will get dirty on here on the top and it won't hold the seal. So that's it, push them together. Now the next thing is we can get it sideways maybe. No, we don't. So just leave them like that. Get everything out from here. It's important. You want literally everything. You don't want to have anything left in there. All the salt, all the herbs, all the sugar needs to go in there. Very important. Good, that's it. Push it together. I will take my gloves off now, and what I will do is now push it down a little bit and cut the first bit off the bag. Take a second bag and put the whole lot in another bag. If you don't have a vacuum machine, you can also cure it in the fridge normally, which means you put them in a tray, push them down and pack them tight. It's very important. Over the curing time there will be water coming out from the meat, and the meat will cure in its own juice then. What is important is then as well is that you are turning the meat every couple days in its own juice. I get the vacuum machine ready now and vacuum back this one here. The vacuum machine is ready. Let's get this into the machine. Like I said, you don't need to vacuum if you don't have one. Just pack it tightly, press it down into the fridge. The only difference is this one I cure now in the bag for 7 days. It takes per day, as a 1 centimeter per day is the curing, that's the rule of thumb. Because I have it in vacuum bag, I speed up the process. So let me seal this one here. Once the machine has sealed that, I will come back to you and show what I do next. So the machine is ready now. Just waiting before she opens. You see it's nicely sealed. So what we do is now is to level it properly. Pull it straight. Push it down. That's it. So this is gonna go in the fridge for 7 days. Just to make a note on here. And I also in the fridge, even so if it's just curing in a bag, I will still turn it every couple days in the fridge and take it out and push it down again. So more like I'm massaging it every day a little bit. So this step will take now 7 days, the next step. So we leave it in the fridge, as I said before, turn it every day, massage it a little bit. And after 7 days, we do the next step, what we need to do to make the black pepper bacon. The bacon has now cured for 7 days and it has got a really nice color now. Because it's only like a couple of centimeters thick, and that's more than enough. Because like you can say as an average, like I said before, 1 centimeters per day in the curing and 7 days for a belly vacuum packed, it's more than enough. Let me show you what it looks like and I'll show you the next steps of what I'm doing. As you can see, it has a really nice color, and with the black pepper it's gone soft as well, also the main grain. It was like this, like for the last 7 days in the fridge. I will cut this now and wash it, because what I want to do is I want to get off that coarse pepper itself and rub it then in the black pepper. As you can see here, it smells really nice. The caraway seeds in there, you get a good smell. It has a beautiful color and it should be a nice black pepper or smoked black pepper bacon. So let me wash those ones here. Let's get this aside for a minute. And you can see it literally just give it a quick wash. That's it. That's done. I'll put this aside now. That also washes any excess salt off. When you vacuum pack it, it's like a quick cure. And for small amounts, it's perfect. Okay, that is done now. Of course, needless to say, use cold water for washing and fresh water. Let's get it rubbed in black pepper. I use coarse pepper, so as you can see that's a coarse grain. You also can use finely ground pepper. I just prefer this one here. That's all. That's the whole reason for it. I'll get enough pepper in there. And I don't need the pepper on the skin, so I just want it on the side everywhere for a start, and then of course on the main side, so everything is nicely covered. Just give it a good press onto it. Shake it off. Perfect. So we leave it like this. I'll put this one aside and then I'll show you the next step with those ones here. So let's do first all of them. You don't need any oil or anything else because like of the washing, the bacon is wet anyway and it will stick to it. Perfect. Just on the rind itself, you don't need that. You see that's perfect. Got one more piece here. And if you press it down, it also pushes it in a little bit in the meat. You want to stick on it, of course. Done. This pepper here now I bin because like it's wet now, and if I would put this back into it, it will get moldy. So this is now wasted, but you have to, it's better to bin it away instead of having the moldy pepper. So the next thing what we need to do is we need to hang them. So what you do is you take your piece of meat. I use hooks like this to hook it up. Now the best way is to do, if you're right-hander, left-hander, you figure it out anyway. You hold it with your fingers like this, get it into in the middle and just push down and then pull up. You see? That's it. And she's done. And she's hanging nicely. That's what you want. So I hang this one up now. To the next one. So we get the last one. Done. As you can see, it's very simple to make this one here. The next step is to get them in the smoker. I have preheated the smoker at 75 degrees and it's already smoking. So I will hang him in there for the next 2.5, 3 hours, depending. It's raining outside, so I will see on the time. But let's have a look outside and see what the smoker looks like. For the smoking itself, what I use like on bacons and stuff like that, I use a Räuchergold, which is beechwood as fine chips. They're very good. But you can use any type wood you want, like oak, beech, apple, cherry. It just depends on your taste. The smoker has now reached 75 degrees and it's smoking fairly. So what I will do is now is I will hang them up. See, there's a good smoke in there. So I will hang them in there and show you once in. Now they're in. The needle is in as well. I've put the needle in the back and the needle in the front. There's only 4 pieces, so I hang it on the top because it's nice and hot up there. Let's close this one here so we can get going there. So let's have a look there. So you can see different temperature. You can't see that. So I'll leave it in now for 2-3 hours. I see how they are done. As I said, they need to be cooked. They need to reach at least 70 or 72 degrees. But I'll show you once they are done. What a wet day. It's raining, it's cold. And let's have a look there. I got 70 degrees at the moment, so another 2 degrees. It's very cold, it's a wet day, but still, we're gonna smoke some bacon even in that weather. Just out here in the back in the yard. So I'll show you when it's done. The black pepper pork belly, the smoked one, has now reached 72 degrees. Let's open it up. Well, you can see there's quite a lot of smoke in there. Puff. It has smoked now for 3.5 hours at 75. That's what the bacon looks like. Let's see. I take it out now and hang it outside and let it cool down slowly. And tomorrow I will cut it so you can see it, what it looks like in the inside. Nice smoky color. Let's take the needle out. Let's see what the rind looks like. Looks beautiful. Look at this, beautiful color in the back. Looks beautiful. So I'm gonna get them inside now and let them cool down slowly. Tomorrow I will show you what they look like once they are cold, and I will cut one. So the bacon is hanging inside. As you can see, it has a beautiful dark brown color from the smoke. It has been hot smoked for about 3.5-4 hours using beechwood. I'll let this one now cool down, and tomorrow I cut that and show you what it looks like inside. The smell is fantastic. It is now the next day. The black pepper bacon or the pork belly had now time to cool down slowly overnight. Let me cut one and show you what it looks like. Okay, let's cut one that had time to cool down. So I'm taking out the hook. As you can see, the pepper stayed on nicely. There's a nice dark color as well on the rind. Looks beautiful. I will cut one in the middle so we can see. Look at this color. Beautiful cured. Smells fantastic. As you can see, that's the easiest way to cure meat. And I will enjoy this one here. Even when you slice them, slice a bit. Look at it. What a beautiful color. The fat is nice and white, the meat is pink. There's no green spots in it. Like we have a name for that when you have parts of it which weren't cured properly. It's called green spots. And you don't want them. So I will pack them now. They should last a few weeks. You have to remember they are hot smoked. Also have cryovac them now, so they're packed in bags. They should last about 4 weeks in there. The bacon is made to be eaten within 3 to 4 weeks and not for stored for months on end, because it's of the type of curing it was used, how it was cured and how it was smoked. It was hot smoked, so it's already cooked, so it should be eaten within the next few weeks. And also what is important, put on the date. As you can see here, I put on the 22nd of the 10th, which is today's date where I packed them. I've smoked them yesterday on the 21st. So, and now I know when I should use them. If you enjoyed this video, give me the thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of more videos to come, and I will explain a lot of things of smoking, what type of wood, how to cure it, and how long you should cure it, how to prepare a brine. I will explain everything and I will teach you how to do that in a simple way. Then the other thing is, it's not just a matter of putting salt in the water, so I really will explain everything to it and the different types of curing, like wet cure, dry cure, curing an own brine, injecting with cure. I will really show you in various videos how this should be done and how you can make them. So if you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up on that video, subscribe to my channel please, because it helps me to provide even better videos. You can see the videos are getting better with time. I'm still learning.